Peace. I am June Hardwick. I am a mother, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I am an activist, and I'm also an attorney. But I have one burning question. Can I kick it?
Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can. Kick it.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you can.
I grew up in a family with aunts who were educators. My mother, who is a retired librarian, public school librarian, and my dad's mother was an educator. So education was very much a norm growing up in the Hardwick household. Everything was always about school. Because of the huge age difference between my brother, sister, and me, I didn't have other siblings my age at home with me. So I looked forward to school because I would be with my friends. It's not even cool to not be in school. For real, it's not cool to not be in school. I worked as a assistant public defender from 2007 until early fall 2011. And the profile was the same pretty much every single time. There were some exceptions. I may have had a total, during 4 years practicing, I may have had a total of 10 clients who had even stepped on a college campus. 10. The rest of my clients, for the most part, dropped out of school in middle school. When I was in 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, dropping out of school, being anywhere else but in a classroom or on a playground, and an extracurricular activity was the farthest thing from my mind. I feel like parents and other caregivers, it's our job to raise children, okay? And we have to help them make healthy decisions about their lives and remind them of what are the consequences of making poor decisions about, for example, dropping out of school or using drugs or killing someone or stealing. You know, we have to be in constant dialogue with children about what they are to do in life. We've got to package what dropping out of school looks like, you know, what the probability is. Statistics show that the large majority of the society, when they drop out of school, they end up engaging in criminal behaviors, which means that they end up caught up eternally, seemingly, in the criminal justice system. And it's once a person is introduced to that system, it's difficult for them to make their way out of that system. That's just what the statistics show. This is not something that I'm imagining. This is a fact, that the profile of a lot of my criminal clients is that they dropped out of school. Now, why that is, I'm not 100% sure, but I do know that school is a safe space for children. And while they're there, they might as well learn. In terms of their learning, they might as well continue to apply that learning towards finishing school, going on to college, becoming entrepreneurs. They don't have to even necessarily work for someone else. But in order to even work in customer service, a person has to have basic skills that they can't find anyplace else but in school. Even if they're homeschooled, someone has to teach them. And there was a time when there was a crime for my ancestors to even be in a close proximity to a book. That their masters knew that in order to keep them in a certain kind of mind state, to keep them easily controlled, that education could not be introduced to them. Formal education was prohibited, and it was a reason for that. It took some time for, maybe through the Freedmen's Bureau, post-Civil War era, that public education became in vogue. There was a time when public education was not even a part of American history, which is insane to me. But public education slowly but surely began to grow in the United States of America. There was an opportunity for formerly enslaved Africans to obtain education. And here it is, less than 150 years later, for sure less than 200 years later, we have young students of African descent who are dropping out of school at record numbers. When just a half a second ago, our people weren't even able to study, weren't able to figure, arithmetic, nothing. So to me, it's almost a sin, especially for Black children, to drop out of school. It's not a good look at all, especially after all that our people went through, just for us to have the civil right to be educated. Young Mr. and Miss Child, you who have been chosen to be educated in the public school system, I charge you to continue the legacy, the long legacy of students who came before you. You have an obligation to yourself. You have an obligation to your family. You have an obligation to your community to succeed. Now let me tell you how you can succeed, and it's free. It costs you absolutely nothing. What I need for you to do every day for the next several years until you graduate from high school and beyond, every day, I want you to wake up ready to learn and go to school. Do you not realize how you will be sorely missed by your friends? Your friends won't be at home with you. Your friends will be in class. You'll miss out on prom, you'll miss out on football games, you'll miss out on actually being on the field, playing sports, singing in a choir, playing in a band. You can't do that on the street. You can only enjoy those things in school, my friend. In you, I see so much potential. I see that you were brought into this world for a very specific purpose. And in order that you fulfill your purpose, you've got to finish school. You've got to get all the skills that you need in order that you can succeed. And you can't find that on the street. You can't find that under a rock. You've got to be in school. And even if you feel like school is not giving you what you need, you have to be more proactive and hold people accountable, your teachers, all your caregivers, and just give school another chance. School deserves that. It may not be the best situation, it may not be the most perfect situation, but give school a chance, hang in there. And honestly, what is it that I could do for you? Is there something that I could say, or is there something that I could do to impress upon you the importance of not only finishing high school, but you know what? You could easily be the next Barack Obama. You could be the next June Hardwick even. But to stop school now, you can't do that. You have to continue.
Can I kick it? Yes, you can.